So last night after I posted the video, or yesterday's video about getting the body of this thing all the way cut out, I had talked about possibly making a D-bit cutter to get the edges of this, the cross section of this, to kind of an oval shape. One of the comments from, I believe it was George Chambers, was to try a router bit, a quarter round router bit. And it just so happens that I had an 1/8 inch quarter round bit, so I decided to give it a try. I think that is going to be a winner. It's not exactly the profile that I had in mind, and while I'd like to go a little bit deeper on the cut, I'm kind of half afraid to, because the last thing I want to do is get the sharp edge of it to dig into the edge of this. But this is plenty good for what this is going to be, so I think this is where I'm probably going to leave it at, other than, cleaning it up, because as you can tell, there's a lot of rough edges still from all the cutters that have been used on it, but I think that is going to work like a champ. I definitely got to give George a big thank you on that. I'd gotten so used to working with things on the mill and the lathe that I completely forgot about having woodworking tools and being able to use them on aluminum, because, well, let's face it, almost everything I've been doing so far is with steel, and I'm not going to do a heck of a lot with steel on routers and circular saws for the most part, but I think that's gonna get me there. I think the next thing's gonna be cleaning up these edges, making them pretty, and starting to make the jaws. I've got the rough metal. I've got the hardened metal cut out roughly, cut out into rough blanks for the jaws. So now I just have to set up the mill and use my new angle block and get it, or angle gauge, get it set up and start milling it to the specifications I need for the fixed and movable jaw on this thing. Maybe with any amount of luck, in about a week or two, I'll be able to call this thing good to go. So anyways, thanks again, George.